also when I'm nervous, I dance. But we'll touch on that later. How's everyone doing? Fantastic. How's that 2-drink minimum treating you guys? Pretty good, huh? Turn into a maximum, right? To watch us psychos. Ridiculous. Who's drinking Heineken? That's what I want to know. Nobody? Alright. I'll add one to your tab. So mean. They're the shit. Oh boy. Fucking Wednesday, right? So anyway, yeah, so when I'm nervous, sometimes when I'm nervous, and it's weird. I'm working in retail for most of my adult life, but now I work on Madison Avenue. Madison. When people wear their ties up here and money, when they fought, money flies out their butthole. And they come in and they're like, little girl, can you help? And I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Do you need some assistance? No? Okay. I'll be over here in the corner if you need me. I'm like, dusting or whatever. And then I'm like, holy shit, did I just revert back to Jigaboo? Like, fucking, might as well have on blackface and white gloves, fucking doing spirit fingers and shit. Come on down to Mama May's shop, she'll shine you up for the fun. And I secretly think that they like it. Racist bastard. But, working, it sucks. And it's like you work, they tax the shit out of you, and then you still have to think about another hustle. It's bullshit. And so usually, my hustle, the first one I think about doing, I haven't done it yet, but times is getting rough, y'all, so I was thinking about being a prostitute part-time. Just standing on the corner somewhere in Queens, like, in this outfit. Maybe I'll just pull this panning up. Do my mom's midday dance. It's like, who doesn't want this? And you're never going to see a black girl with an ass this flat. I'm like a unicorn. Take a picture, I'll sign it after the show. It's going to be worth something one day. But yeah, man, it's fucking prostituting. I think it's where it's at, There's all kinds of contraceptives. They got Plan B over the counter now. And, get it in, fellas. Ladies. And so I ran up on my friend, and she was like, yeah, girl, get out there and sell some cookies. And I was like, you're really excited about me being a prostitute, aren't you? I think she was planning on pimping me out, but I didn't get that far. But I didn't know what she meant by cookies, and so that led me to a whole load of questions, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Cookies. And she's like, the goods. And I was like, I thought I'd have a better name, like serpent's hair, like something like gluten-free, high in protein. It's a new time now, 2012, people trying to be healthy. They turn around and be like, want some of these cookies? Ridiculous. She's like, that's what people are calling it now. Vagina is a cookie. Does that mean penis is biscotti? Is that transsexuals, it's a fig Newton. Mom, it's not a cookie, it's a Newton. I love fig Newtons. They're the shit. But then I started thinking, what kind of cookies would I sell, right? And how much would I charge for a box of my cookies? But then the better question was that it just came to me one night in a dream, a sex dream, I'll get to that later. What if I met a real-life cookie monster? That sexy blue guy from the TV, he's always convulsing because he needs the cookies. I need that guy. If I met that guy, I wouldn't even charge him for shit. I'd be like, you're gonna eat cookies all day and all night. Come on. Crazy. Or what if I was a pimp and Cookie Monster was my pimp name? And I wore like a blue fur coat and I had like a sweet cookie cane. And my bitches would be called like, instead of Lorna June, it'd be Lorna Poon. Or like mint chocolate trick. She's fresh. And then there's my most popular bitch of all time, her name is Double Stuffed Oreo. You know what her specialty is. She's exhausted. Oh my goodness. Everybody wants her. Moving on. I've had a series of some crazy ass jobs. I've sold shoes. I'm doing that now. I've sold shoes like off and on for like 6 years. It's awful. It's awful. People's fucking feet. Whatever. You gotta pay the bills. But I'm a medical assistant by trade. I went to college for that, and I'm selling shoes. The future's funny. It's so crazy. I worked at a gastroenterology office. That shit was crazy. From the rooter to the tutor, folks. And we did colonoscopies and upper endoscopies. We're getting technical. But people get all weird when you talk about their butthole, like for real. If you want to take my advice, just go out and be like, hey, how's your butthole, sir? And be like, and so my job was when they would go to the doctor and be like, my shit's all fucked up. And then she would give them a prescription for something probably awful, worse than what they already had. And then she'd send them to me and say, this girl's going to tell you how to clean out your whole entire body. So I'd be like, don't eat this, don't eat that, drink this stuff. You're going to poop for 48 whole hours. You're just going to shit nonstop for 48 hours. And people don't like me. They didn't like me when they saw me. But, I'm nice and charming and shit. I'd be like, don't worry. In 2 weeks, you're going to be drugged up naked on a table with a finger up your asshole. It's going to be a party. Be all nervous and shit. But like, don't worry, man. We use lube. Don't worry. I'll leave you guys with this. One of my other jobs is an MA medical assistant. I worked at a geriatrics home, a beach house for old farts. And there's this one guy I love. His name's Leroy Jenkins. He's the best. I'm not making that up. It's a great name. I know, right? I was born with that. And he had Alzheimer's, and the one thing he remembered was his grandson taught him how to do the Harlem Shake. You guys remember the Harlem Shake? No? Yeah. I'll show you before the night's over. And so whenever there was music on at any time, commercials usually have some little jingle or what have you, and he would just throw whatever he was doing, boom, and just... and he would just start shaking the shit out of his life. Woo! And I'm like, yo, Leroy, get in! Because I want him to be happy. But all the white nurses, they didn't know what the fuck was going down. They didn't know what so every time what happened, they'd be like, oh no, it's happening again. He's having a seizure. I'm like, stop tripping, y'all. He's just shaking it up. Anyway, I hope you guys have a super night. Thanks for coming out.